Welcome to Hugh's Highlights as I play through Fire Emblem Blazing Sword or Blade. Anyway, we are following our heroes on their 10th day of travel, and they meet along the way a town that's been ravaged by bandits. And the lead bandit just looks like a grown-up version of Corey Feldman in The Lost Boys. Chapter 3, Band of Mercenaries. So it starts with the three of them getting to this village that's been decimated by these bandits, which are the same ones that attack Lynn's tribe, by the way. And so she's getting like PTSD flashbacks to that, and then she gets like this faraway look in her eyes, and she starts talking about her potential revenge and how she's going to come back stronger than ever, and all their swords will break underneath her feet like twigs because they are just soulless beasts that need to be eradicated.
And not just the men, but the women and the children too.
We cut to a scene with the bandits who are trying to kidnap this girl, who is totally not going to be a playable character later on, right? And these bandits are getting kind of rapey. In the nick of time, Lynn appears, and she recognizes this girl, whose name is Florina, who is a Pegasus Knight, and she's friends with Lynn. And she's afraid of men for some reason that's not explained yet, and I forgot why. But thanks to these bandits, I don't think that's gonna get any better. And Kent, being the gentleman, is like, okay, peace, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. And suspiciously Sane is nowhere to be found yet, and he's like really flirty. And so it's revealed why the bandits are mad at Florina, because she just kind of landed her Pegasus on top of them. Anyway, they're very pissed, and they think that retribution is to just kidnap her, which is just batshit insane. And that leads to a battle, and Florina's like, I don't know if I can fight. And this triggers Lynn. She's like, you're a knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? Because honestly, at this point, Lynn is just ready to have some bandit blood on her hands. And so the battle begins, and I send Lynn to the first village, and she meets yet another handsome man, and she's like, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but do you want to come fight with us? My favorite thing is how Florina meets Will. She's talking to Lynn, and all of a sudden she starts freaking out, which Lynn starts freaking out. And Lynn is like, wait, what's happening, Florina? And Florina's like, whoa, there's a man behind you, and it's just Will. And the only thing I can think of is this. So the second village gives us money, and Florina, I really don't know what to do with her because I don't want to send her to battle because I have a really bad track record of keeping my Pegasi Knights alive. And then the battle continues, and Zane levels up, and I'm very proud of him. And of course Kent has to show him up. Even though she was kind of useless the whole battle, I thought it would be some poetic justice for Florina to finish off the final bandit. I couldn't have her attack right away because she's gonna get nuked by this guy, so instead I had the other characters just kind of chip away at him, lowering his life. So when it's finally her time to shine, she doesn't want to fight, she wants to talk and apologize to this man, but he's just like dead set on like kidnapping her or whatever. And then this bandit, whose name I didn't even bother to remember, threatens that he's going to be avenged by the Ganelon bandits, which I'm sure is never going to come up again, right? And so the chapter ends with Florina having a bit of an existential crisis. As part of her training, she has to work with mercenaries to become a knight. So Lynn is like, but Florina, what are you gonna do? Most mercenaries are men. You're afraid of men. What is you doing? And so Florina's like, you're right. I just thought it would just go away on its own, which is honestly a real mood. And then once again, Sane saves the day. He's like, Florina, you might as well join our group. Including Will here, we might as well be a group of mercenaries. To which Will is like, wait, why are you including me in this? And so the group grows with Florina and Will being added to the group. And through the power of friendship, chapter 3 ends on a very high note. My favorite thing though, is Ken being appalled at the fact that Sane used the word mercenaries to refer to the group, and he's just so upset about that. Well, that's the end of chapter 3. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video.